Hello，大家好，歡迎大家嚟到 NetChan 談賽馬頻道嘅即場足球投注分析。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾朋友睇睇，去宣傳下頻道。未撳訂閱都撳個訂閱掣支持一下，最緊要俾個 like， 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。琴晚同大家玩咗一個雙重娛樂雙邊投注啦，咁11點鐘，結果贏咗1.075注，咁就少少獲利回吐咗之後咧，琴日終於又重拾升軌，希望今日都係繼續幫到大家贏錢而回。咁嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你們。嚟到朋友都可以揮揮手，做個好朋友，打聲招呼。咁今日7點半直播嘅兩場賽事咧，就一隊就澳大利亞澳洲啊對烏茲別克，另一個就係敍利亞對印度嘅。咁電視就播澳洲對烏茲別克，咁我另一個電腦咧就會睇敍利亞對印度，兩邊一齊睇，睇下有冇咩商機，繼而投注，然後贏錢，繼而馬會操盤手可能有需要執包袱。不過馬會操盤手嚟到嘅都記住俾個 like 啊，同埋揮揮手留個言，感謝你們。好，準備開電視先。大家今晚晚餐食啲咩咁啊？大家今晚準備食啲咩晚餐都可以分享一下。嚟到嘅朋友記住俾個 like 啊，最緊要嗱臨俾個 like 支持一下。我們非常之需要 like 數嘅。Welcome friends from Australia and Uzbekistan. We will live stream this the final round of the group match of Group B, Australia versus Uzbekistan. At the same time, we will provide you with the live update of the match of Syria and India. 今晚11點係香港喎對巴勒斯坦，11點就有機會都做埋嗰場，所以今日嗰個叫做情況非常緊湊，希望體力應付得住，同大家睇埋11點鐘賽事。Welcome friends from Australia and Uzbekistan. We will have a live stream of this match very soon. 嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啦，同埋分享呢段片俾朋友睇睇，去宣傳下頻道。未撳訂閱都係撳個訂閱掣支持一下㗎，感謝你們。嚟到朋友都揮揮手做個好朋友。許先生支持澳洲對烏茲別克入球仔，澤細個梗係有想法啦。唉，你真係根本上你一早啊應該要訂閱我 Patreon 啦。買印度盤啦，受讓1球球半，我見你即刻飛出嚟問印度盤受讓1球球半，支持下印度。買完中咗打上1條龍搞掂。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啊，同埋分享呢段片俾朋友睇睇，去宣傳下頻道。未撳訂閱，而你烏茲別克同印度盤啊，澤西哥就話你有慧根啊！印度其實睇得唔錯啊，今屆兩場都睇得唔錯。但係今日我個分析就係、有個隱憂咧，就係咧，我驚印度咧會咧嘗試搏最佳第3名，咁所以會狂攻，咁令到後防空虛。但我希望印度唔會有啲咁嘅想法，正常踢一場賽事咁會比較好，睇下會唔會咁做啊？Welcome friends from Australia and Uzbekistan. We will start this live stream very soon. 卡超你好。
Possibly, but I think that they've set up definitely to get themselves a point to ensure that they do finish in that top two. It was interesting talking to Katanec before the game. He turned around and said, "Look, I don't care if we win, I don't care if we draw. All I want is my players to be everything out on the pitch."
莫非你都係啲印度客戶？阿澤西哥放工未啊？定係仲係準備剪緊最後一兩個頭？
So I think he's got it spot on today to take on this Australian side.
Up front, a lot of responsibility lying on Alfazuliev to give Urnov and Erkinov opportunity.
你放工，生意好啊，澤西哥真係。得閒同我傾下 NetChan 談賽馬 Facebook page 同埋 Instagram 同埋 YouTube 嘅合作，咁就最好啦。
Uzbekistan, Australia going left to right. They are top of the group with 2 wins out of 2. 6 matches since they last conceded a goal. That was in a 1-0 defeat against England. They are a very resilient and solid team. Graham Arnold is really trying to give 1 or 2 key players a little bit of rest.
Rightly important as well. And again, we mentioned about you don't want those injuries, you don't want niggles, you don't want suspensions. But also you want to have your best players in top form when you're going into those knockout stage games, which will be coming soon.
Just beat to the punch there. This will break out now. Urnov, the winger who has been asked to play centrally in the opening game against Syria, and he really struggled a little bit. Looked a lot more comfortable when he played out wide, as you're seeing there, under pressure. He nearly smuggled the ball through to Otabek Shukurov. First touch for Matty Ryan, 89th cap for Matty Ryan. You have a theory about the mask with Matty Ryan, don't you? You think it might be a little bit distracting, the fact he has to wear it.
It could be, but once you get comfortable with it, once you get used to it, just wonder if he uses the same one in training so that he does become used to it, gets that feel to his face.
香港隊有電視直播。Welcome friends from Australia and Uzbekistan. We are now live stream this match. Please press like to support. Thank you. 嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你。嚟到朋友都可以揮揮手做個好朋友。賽前我係買咗印度受讓1球球半。3-1你好。今日等睇你頭啊，一齊中啊今日。
Vast investment there, shall we say that, where money's been put in on grassroots level, and it's also fed up the system as well, which is why they're producing such good players.
Martin Boyle. Slid in, as Shermatov can clear. Shukurov. We ran into trouble, Shukurov. Jackson Irving nearly got a deflection through there to Kuzini Yengi.
Yeah, it's tight though, isn't it? You can see they are playing that 5 and the wing-backs are tucking in. So it is going to be difficult for this Australian side to break it down. They are going to have to look to break through the lines, try and get in behind as well. Get some crosses in. That's where they'll get joy today.
Have a look at both coaches on the bench. Was a very, very experienced Graham Arnold in his second spell as Aussie coach. Katanec has coached Slovenia a couple of times, UAE, Iraq, as Yengi chases forward. And here in Uzbekistan, this is his 31st game in charge. Just 60 defeats in those 30 previous games for Katanec. He's a wily campaigner.
To have that experience as well. That's why it's important that you do have senior players in your team as well as the younger players. Just need that fine balance of youth, experience and exuberance, really.
Just above the Lambohor goalkeeper, going long. Fazuliev isn't going to win many in the air against Kai Rose and Harry Suter.
You're right there.
Chasing down, tries to keep it alive and successfully does so. That's Riley McGree. And he's done well, McGree.
一國澳洲，印度都一國啦。
Just that last touch, wasn't it? Might be about something on the halfway line.
There's a man down. Captain Edge isn't concerned about Shermatov, who was caught. Shermatov caught his own man, didn't he?
Yes, he did. He did catch him as well. Right on the top of the head. But as you said, Captain Edge going absolutely ballistic at one of his players on the pitch there. Didn't want them in a certain position. Wanted them to tuck around a little bit more.
Well, it's Safayev who was out on the left-hand side, and McGree was able to cut in. So that's a clash of heads. It's just taking quite a while for Farouk Safayev.
It was a fighting arm that caught him.
印度有機會，唉。
Oh, you can see there, right on the forehead.
Thanks, pal. You're meant to be on my side.
Listen, if the ball's there to be won, even if it's your teammate, you have to go and win the ball.
Uzbekistan temporarily down to 10 men.
係可以睇下香港半客2-3，
Yengi the target.
半客2穿3，正喎 7S。
Looked like a little
明
push in the
CC
back
買
there
咗
by
2-1，
Jackson Irving.
澳洲烏茲別克啊！哇，敍利亞呢度有禮。
White Wolves struggling to get the ball clear, and that's high up in the air from
Mr.
Eshmuradov.
Zhang 早晨 ，KC 你好，
Finds Boyle.
埃及真搞鬼。90+2 4分鐘，
And the Shermatov eventually smuggling it out. Made out to
兩入球勁角球，恭喜恭喜！
That ball winger's gone a long way.
喂，烏茲別克，
Harry Suter steps in, but he's got the full length of the pitch there.
Great run, just to take a little bit of pressure
兩
off
角，
as well. Just kept going, didn't he?
印度好似兩角。
Riley McGree. We're told Australia like to play a 4-3-3, but I think everyone's expecting McGree to get forward an awful lot more from the right-hand side of the midfield.
There they are, you can see quite clearly that Bacchus is just sitting in front of that back line. It's almost like a 4-1-4-1 as it were. That's what they're transitioning into. They allow McGree and Irving to get further forwards and get beyond the strikers.
哎呀！
Around the shoulder. Boyle's cross. Yengi
哎呀！
didn't really seem to
嚇死！
drive into that. It breaks to Jackson Irving.
啱啱敍利亞有啲攻門嚇死。
Irving pulls it back. Yengi beaten in the air. The Uranov just helps it clear.
Cross in there from the Australians. Great ball in. Great work from Boyle getting to that line and just hanging it up at the far post. I was like you, I thought Yengi was going to absolutely bury that, but just got caught a little bit flat-footed, I think.
Yeah, he's just eased off the ball by Eshmuradov. Plays in a physical league in England for Portsmouth. Had a very good season, as had Pompey. Zuliev can't control total dominance of the ball in this opening 8 minutes by Australia. Bajic. Suter. Oh, he's given it away and Uranov is through. Uranov has
烏茲別克2打2，唉，翻晒嚟啊！太慢啦，太慢啦！ 烏茲別克有機會，不過佢決定太慢啦，耷低頭衝會好啲。
I think Uranov should have looked up and should have hit that first time. Matty Ryan was miles outside his goal.
A little bit indecisive Uranov there. That's Australia guilty of giving the ball away. Bajic goes out to cover Abdul Rakhmatov. Nicely worked out, McGree. Again, given away Bacchus. And, Jackson Irving eventually sorted out. Irving's got a couple of important goals for Australia. Sure, in years to come there'll be 30-yard humdingers, but scrappy though they may both have been, very, very valuable for Australia's campaign so far.
Doesn't matter, you've just got to put the ball in the back of the net. Doesn't matter if it comes off your ear.
澳洲半場未買暫時我，澳洲應該和主。
Bajic rolls.
兩場都未買，暫時仲睇緊波。
Happy to kind of let the Aussies, well, the Socceroos have it there. And he made a forward run. He's now in an offside position. Shukurov with the touch, Page, missed control.
好 ，Jackie 你好。
India versus Syria is the other match in this group that is being played simultaneously. At the moment. Page gets the cross in.
澳洲1-0。咦 ，offside。
Now whether or not Yengi could have let that one cross the line, the angle might tell us, and VAR will have a look. Your thoughts, Paul Macefield?
It's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be very, very close. Is he offside when the ball is played in? There, quite clearly, he's ahead. And you can see he's gone for the ball, gone to flick it, Boyle, so there's no question about that. Clear cut. Not a tough decision, that one, for the referee or VAR. They'll get it spot on.
That young fella didn't agree. That was one of the easier VAR decisions, I suspect.
敘利亞
Although it is still being
兩隊
checked.
差唔多，其實我覺得印度唔錯，買咗印度盤嘅受讓平盤，受讓1個球半。
We have seen a few VAR checks that have taken time where it's needed that time to make that correct decision. As the officials check this one though, I'm sure we'll restart pretty quickly.
Cross did go forward. The cross didn't come back, did it? Yeah, okay.
It's still 0-0. VAR complete, no goal for Australia.
Yet to open his international account. Is still yet to open his international account, but it was encouraging for Australia that he was actually in and around the 6-yard box looking to finish things off.
嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，希望將個 like 數暴升到35以上。Welcome friends from Australia and Uzbekistan. Final group match for Group B.
A little bit physical here, wasn't he? The arm up, hand stepping across him. Safiev just saying, you're not going past me. Dangerous position again, because when you've got the likes of Suter and Ralls there, there are big boys coming up from the back. They can't get on the end of things.
Harry Suter's got 10 international goals to his name.
But they're all from set plays. He is a big lad.
He's right in the middle. Angled in, but too much. That's disappointing. New support wasn't required to come and collect that one from Riding McGree.
It was a poor ball in from him. Completely overcooked it on that occasion.
Fazuliev. Exciting young talent. Plays his football for CSKA Moscow. Robokov, the heart of the midfield. His 49th international cap, Robokov. Here he is once again. It's just in front of the back three. It allows Shukurov, the captain, to maybe stride forward a little bit more. Safayev. Shermatov, another who plays his football in Russia. Duliev.
Good shape that from Australia, forcing Uzbekistan to play it around in front of them. But at the same time, it's giving Uzbekistan now a little bit more confidence in this game. They were trailing when it came to the possession stats, so keeping the ball for a few minutes will do them the world of good.
That's loose, so Shermatov had to stretch. It's done well to find Safiev. Little give and go. Suter. He's gone by Bacchus. Shermatov wins it back for Shukurov. Buranov. Suter. Beige. His 67th cap today. That's his Beige. It's given away by Keanu Bacchus. Run it back offside against Yengi.
Yeah, it was. There's no question about that. I not agree with it, but it was clearly a yard offside.
They're up the top. A lot of Scottish League players in the Australian lineup, a lot of Uzbek League players in the Uzbek lineup. Both relatively physical leagues. Abdurrahmatov plays for the Nassau club. To the champion club Paktakor. Lovely little give and go. Pull back. Rolls as well, just to guard that 6-yard line.
They just get in the box. See the cut back there. Sometimes when you do get that close to the byline, you just need to hang one up at the far post. Did have that option.
Flag is up for offside there against Erkinov, who's had a very quiet start, the Paktakor winger. He's another
印度係好攰
young
咯，
talent.
我受讓咗1球球半啊買到。
Brendan Wallenstein mulling over. And Australia have done well in this first 15 minutes.
Mr. Chow 做咩嚇死？
They kept the ball. That's the important thing, and they've looked livelier. They've created the better opportunities. But Uzbekistan haven't looked bad either. Their shape's been tight. It's been solid. We knew they were going to do that when they were playing the 5 at the back. And then they've been on counter-attack on a couple of occasions and could have caused an issue or two. So a nice home game of football this is.
Chermatov was being closed down with that well, and Shukurov plays his football in Turkey, just helped it 1-2. And Saifiev can play either of these wing-back roles, or either right-back or left-back. Very useful versatility to have in your squad. Abdullayev, Fistin, just can't be kept in by Abdurrahmatov. Lurkinov was given a heck of a ball to try and control.
Nice little move though again from Uzbekistan, the way that they're moving the ball.
Ryan eases it out. That's Atkinson. Australia got fond memories of this stadium from the FIFA World Cup. Possession nearly 70-30 for Australia.
They are keeping their shape. That's the big thing. In fact, both sides are.
澳洲要出線，不過唔係確定首名啫，睇佢獎唔獎首名。 6分就出線啦。烏茲別克都原則上出線啦，除非敍利亞大炒印度而烏茲別克就輸俾澳洲。
A draw guarantees both teams a place in the next round. Australia already there. Australia would go through as group winners. Uzbekistan as runners-up. Then the calculations for the permutation start for the round of 16. We won't go there, not yet. McGree. Irvin. Just a little bit behind. Jordan Ross. Page. It's a slide Page in for the 1-2 right of McGree. Up forward. Smeridov hacks it clear. Suter. Down by Chermatov. Odanov once again. Chance to run at two. Fazuliev in the middle. Slows it down. Shukurov. Saifiev. Decent ball from Saifiev. Lurkinov coming in at the back post. Good physicality from Abdurrahmatov.
Good play, I think, from Uzbekistan. You could see when they won it back, they broke very, very quickly. Going off, peeling into that wide area, stretching an Australian defence who, at the end, were at full stretch.
Shomatov. And good ball for Erkinov. Nice take.
Lovely take. What a touch. Just killed him dead, hasn't he? Brilliant touch.
It was really exciting in the first half against Syria when he was allowed to run as his fullback. Uranov trying to turn Atkinson into circles. Shukurov. Shukurov once again. Resisted mentioning Eldor Shomarodov for 20 minutes full. But his absence, his loss, you can't not look at Uzbekistan and think that they are missing somebody like him up front.
No, I know. It is a big blow, but at the end of the day, that gives another player an opportunity, a chance, and you've said that they've got a couple of good youngsters here, so it's their time to step up and shine. But he is sorely missed, there's no doubt about that.
Fazuliev will try to get along the back. He is the replacement Fazuliev. Fazuliev, good blocking. Page wants the flag to go up, but he didn't. Kairos needed to make that block. Saifev. A bit behind. Uranov, who looks so much happier, given a chance to play wide. Taking on Atkinson at every opportunity. Abdurrahmanov, little give and go onto Erkinov. Two youngsters combining. Abdullayev, all the way back to Utgir Yusupov. Born in Kazakhstan. Oh, Fazuliev. Offside as he went for the ball.
It's clever because he waited and waited.
半場零比零。哦，頭先澳洲嗰球 miss 咗。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 呢段片啊，個 like 組暫時唔係咁夠，希望衝上35以上先，一步一步嚟。Welcome friends from Australia and Uzbekistan. Please give a like to this live stream to support. Thank you very much.
Coming into the game, I think we were both expecting it to be cagey. Uzbekistan with that five-man back four. Five-man back line.
Mike Donnelly, I never went to school either. Maths was never my strong point. Don't worry, I called the lineup the other day a 4-2-3. I forgot me striker.
There is Boyle. The point he was making, Uzbekistan a little bit more cautious. They had a four-man backline against India. That's an awkward one for Keanu Bacchus. Erkinov just stepped out of the way. He knew Bacchus was coming in. Actually made an inadvertent back.
暫時澳洲嗰場零角，敍利亞四角。
Isn't it this our goal, Paul?
Yeah, you can clearly see offside. Okay. You have the animation there to show that it was a very, very clear one on that occasion.
Yes, we've had a lot tighter. Tajikistan yesterday, 2 goals. And a combined total of a nail, a toenail.
But if it's the correct decision, which it is, which is why it's been implemented to assist the game, then that's good. Just I think it gets frustrating for the fans and the players sometimes when there's such a long wait on occasions for certain decisions. I think that's the frustrating thing with it, because technology will get faster and it is increasing the game, the quality of the game.
Abdullayev shows us an old-fashioned quality of the game. A big hook clearance. Rolls. Left on. Shukurov, that's clever. Just couldn't carry it on.
哎呀，罰球，會唔會紅牌咧？ 黃啫，好彩。Last man 爭啲 last man 不過平牌嘅，所以黃牌。差少少係 last man 㗎啦，不過其實係 last man 嚟嘅，其實可以俾紅牌嘅呢個。算好彩好似俾 it's lucky for Uzbekistan. This could be a red card. This could be a red card.
But it is being checked, and it has been checked already. No red card.
It's now VAR checking red card. There's still a dangerous.
Well, no red card.
That's still dangerous.
That's what they are checking.
Could be a red card. It's still dangerous.
Well, we saw one overturned, didn't we, earlier in the competition when the ball was played literally parallel to the goal, not forwards, and there was a defender that could have come back and dealt with it. The red card was shown, and that got rescinded.
嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊！舉手之後多多幫忙，感謝你們。希望將個 like 數跳升到35以上，暫時未出手買嘢，因為雙機唔會咁快出現啊！最後一輪分組賽，我哋要睇下雙邊嘅互動啊！
Is the 37-year-old. He's only given out 22 yellows in his last 7 matches. He likes to keep his cards in his pocket.
No red card. He's still checking. VAR. I think the check is over. It's still checking. Okay, the check is over. I think. No red card.
From the free kick. Moves it up and almost into the air cooling ventilation behind the goal.
Just couldn't get it back down, could he? That was the problem.
暫時未買，我哋等睇下上半場雙方兩隊賽事嘅情況，下半場先嚟都未遲嘅。但係可能上半場尾段已經買嘅，睇緊。
It could do, but I doubt it. I think both sides here at the moment are looking comfortable. I think they'd be happy with where they are as well.
Shukurov beaten in the air. Referee, a little push on the ground as well by Bacchus. Shukurov doesn't like it. He's gone for the ball. Says Keanu Bacchus.
Slid with the arm, that's all, and the arm's come up over the top of Shukurov. That was where he caught him.
Yeah, maybe just a word.
第五個敍利亞。
To be taken, pinged out wide by Gustav Shermatov. Smorodov. Got to the semi-finals on one occasion, did Uzbekistan. In the AFC Asian Cup, routinely make it through to the knockout stage as Jackson Irving goes over Shukurov.
Just cowered his back a little bit there, didn't he? Irving, eyes firmly fixed and focused on the ball.
Checking penalty for Syria versus India.
Right, really, across his back.
I like that from Shukurov.
Complete. No penalty. Fifth corner. In Syria versus India， 第五個冇12碼嗰邊。
Irving out wide to Atkinson. Atkinson helps it in. Doesn't beat the first man. Uranov. Saifield goes outside of him. Uranov goes back towards his own goal. It speeds away. He's had a terrific game, Uranov. Shukurov, he can look right in the space for Abdurakhmatov. 3 in the penalty area, should have crossed him in. Abdurakhmatov for finds Juliev. Oh, from them, so Giants thought he should have got a better contact on the header. Good call from Ryan.
Comfortable and easy in the end, no problem, but good play, particularly from Uzbekistan, switching it from left to right and carving open an Australian back line.
Started off with Uranov down on the left wing here. Australia, 6 goals since they conceded a goal, 18 months since they conceded a goal against an Asian team.
Hello Priscilla 你好。
Lovely run. Oh. Ross, and it's held to clear. Rolls has a job to do against Faizuliev. He does it well, but what a good, strong attacking run.
I'm telling you, they have been working extremely hard defensively, Uzbekistan. You can clearly see it. A bank of 5, then the 4 just in front. And it's going to take something like that. It's going to take a little mazy run. It's going to take a cute pass. It's going to take a fantastic dribble to get through this back line. Very, very well disciplined and very well organised this first half so far, Uzbekistan, defensively.
Good header from Shukarov. Safe AF. Uranov wants it short again. Then he comes back to Ashurmatov. Abdurakhmatov hugging the far touchline. There he is on the ball. Little give and go, trying to involve Erkinov. Erkinov physically loses out to Jody Boss. Good old-fashioned hockey hip check there from Jody Boss.
A little bit more movement, a little bit more creativity from the Australian team. They're going to try and break down this line. They're going to need that. They are pushing up a little bit higher here, though. It's a very high line and a high press for Uzbekistan.
And the other game being played simultaneously in the group, it remains Syria 0, India 0. Syria are going to nick second place. They need a handful of goals against India and Uzbekistan to lose.
So hearing that it's quite a ferocious game. Very tough because both sides still have the possibility to go through as well, even India. We've not had a solitary point yet. If they were to win that on 3 points, they could possibly sneak into one of the best third place places that progress.
With China only securing 2 points for third place. Oh, the flag is up for offside against Erkinov. He came back from an offside position. Surely get on with it quickly. Bacchus, Atkinson. Safeyev is over very, very quickly.
He was lucky there because he let his man run. And Boyle had made a magnificent run across
Look,
that
goal
line
is
to get in behind
Australia.
there. And it was being played on side. Smoshrev was just dropped in there. And if the ball was played through, Boyle would have been in.
Lost the target. Dorakhmatov. Jackson Irvine. Tug on the shirt by Jackson Irvine, doesn't like it.
It's all around him, all over him. So the hands going up. As soon as the hands go up, you know that you've had hold of it. Body language of players in game situations can tell you a lot.
Couple of hundred Uzbek fans. Not sure whether they're expat or a few have taken flights over. Shooter. Faizuliev is 5 for nothing.
I was up close with Suter the other day. I managed to interview before one of the games, and I can tell you, he's under the Giants are 6'6", 6'7", and a really big, strong, powerful lad. Good player as well. Pretty solid.
Club team are riding high in the championship in England. Well, Suter haven't had many games for them. The noise coming from the smattering of Uzbek fans in this wonderful stadium. Australia with great memories. This is where they beat Tunisia and Denmark in the World Cup just 15 months ago. Bacchus. Ross. Mentioned the organisation of Uzbekistan a few times. It's clear for all to see on that picture. It was 5. Shermatov then steps out and he intercepts, and there's a break on here for Shermatov. Lovely ball. Oh, it's the wrong option, Paul.
Correct. Absolutely the wrong ball. The right ball was Uranov on the left-hand side. There was a 3-on-1 situation there, and Australia again nearly shooting themselves in the foot. They can't find a way through these phases of games and through the passages of play. When they're playing the ball forwards, that press is coming in from Uzbekistan. They're winning it back, and bang, they're going very, very quickly. And there, they should have done a lot better when they got in behind that defence.
Shermatov coming out from the back 5 to make the interception.
They're not breaking the lines well enough, Australia. That's why I said earlier, where's the movement? Where's the movement? You're not making enough angles for your teammates. They're just pass and pass and pass and pass. You're not going to get through that way. You've got to mix it up. Because, as I said, this Uzbek side has been very, very well disciplined and drilled so far.
Shukurov picks out Uranov. Atkinson back to defend. 3 inside for Uranov. The ball not the best, Ryan McGree. And gives the ball away to Uranov, breaks to Shukurov. Hamrovakov. Erkinov, Hamrovakov. It might break out to Shukurov. What a block by Big Suter. Shukurov once again. Irvin clears. Now then, the powerful athletic Kuziniyengi can drive forward, but runs into a knot of blue shirts.
Brian， 感謝 like。 未出手，仲觀察緊兩隊，兩邊都未有咩商機。印度嗰邊都唔細，印度嗰邊都有6國㗎啦。不過就澳洲對烏茲別克就真係細到咁啊！而家。
Well, this is where it's gone wrong. McGree's turned back into himself, and he's going back to his own goal, and that caused all the problems in the furore. Then the ball bounces, it bobbles, it pops around, falls to Shukurov, and you just thought, could he pull the trigger quicker? Gets a second opportunity, couldn't get that one away.
Boyle tries to get through. Martin Boyle, oh, just taken off him by Abduliev. Sorry, it's
澳洲有前場交開球。
Centre of the 3 centre backs just got a heel in the way.
Got away with that one, didn't they? Uzbekistan, first time that they've really looked dangerous getting in behind there, the Australians.
It's Martin Boyle, whose little bit of magic opened up Syria in the previous group game. Suter, good saving block from him. Novakov, cool. And Novakov once again brings it out wide. Andrei Rakhmatov is down at the moment, but Uzbekistan White Wolves are on the prowl. Uranov puts inside his man. Bacchus, Rapatov is now up once again, but feeling his ankle at the top end of the picture.
Yeah, just got caught, didn't he? Puff the cheeks though, tells you that he's going to be okay. Did he get caught? Yep. A little bit over the top there from Bacchus. A bit naughty.
Suter sweeps one to the far side. Rapatov did well. He's not the tallest, but he stood up to the physical challenger, Jody Boss. Irvin wins the
左前場教球澳洲。暫時兩邊都冇乜商機啊，再要觀察下先。
Yengi dispossessed. Yengi once again. Oh, he's got to the byline, Yengi. Still going.
哇！
Pulls it back.
哇！咁都唔入澳洲。
Yengi did wonderfully well, Kazini Yengi.
咁都唔入澳洲真
That's
係。
a clear chance.
Has he missed it? That's what I want to know. How has he missed that? Yengi does brilliantly here, look. Little nutmegs gets
Almost
that
score,
by
Australia.
You think he was going to shoot, sees that vision and that pass to be able to pull it back. Puts it on an absolute play. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. How does he miss that?
Riley McGree, he hasn't played much football, maybe. He'd say I need more practice, but no, he's 12 yards out, in front of goal, in the middle.
That's a chance. It's an absolute massive, massive chance.
And we're checking a possible penalty. There was a hint of a handball as Yengi dinked and dived his way through.
I haven't really seen the players complain or moan too much about it. His arms, he's breaking a fall. Is it in an unnatural position? Not while he's falling down. I think it would be a soft one for me. I think it'd be a little bit tough if it was given. Because if a player's falling down and you've checked back as a player and it just hits your arm, is that really you physically wanting to touch the ball with your arm? Not for me.
Again, they're having plenty of good looks. Yuzuki Haraki has part of a bigger team. He's just got to wait for what the VAR team say. Japanese and Chinese officials.
呢個 Yankee 係咩隊嘅？
Once
睇先。
again, it's one where there's a lengthy
博茨茅夫喎。踢博茨茅夫之前，哦，西式亞德萊西式 Yankee 廿五歲，博茨茅夫。
There's trouble for the defending team, but not always.
And we saw Mohamed Taki earlier on not give one. There it is. I mean, what are you supposed to do with your arm? He's sliding to try and put that challenge in. His arm's there just to break that fall. It's how he got to that situation position. There. He hasn't stopped him.
嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊！暫時上半場未有咩投注機會，靜待機會下半場衝擊馬會，靜待機會下半場衝擊馬會。
A few seconds before half time, it's Odiljon Hamrobakov who's coming back, doing the work you want of your midfielders. I suppose he has committed himself.
Who's got past him? Who's got the ball in his feet still? Yengi. And he's still managed to conjure out that opportunity and chance.
呢球如果判12碼咁啊，真係太離譜喎！
Let's see what the referee is going to decide here.
12碼喎，咁都判12碼喎。 買咗半大嘅朋友啊，基本上係執翻嚟喎。如果中入咗，咁都判咗12碼喎。
That's not a yellow card offence. That is not a yellow card offence.
It's the wordings of the laws for the officials.
That's That's harsh. In my opinion, it's harsh. I understand why it's been given. I do get it. But not for me.
Simon S 你嗰個係2穿3半客，唔係。
So VAR intervention. Sreko Kapanek. Coaches and players, it's a different way to defend now. You just can't, if you are a defender, have your arms anywhere close to the ball.
So you might as well say if the ball touches your arm any time it's a handball, then it takes anything out of the game.
And
It makes it easier.
A yellow card as well, which seems doubly harsh.
That I'm a little bit bemused by because it wasn't an intentional handball.
我諗呢場上半場補時起碼7分鐘，估計有7分鐘補時。I estimate there's at least 7 minutes of additional time for the first half of Australia versus Uzbekistan. Now is penalty time.
Yusupov, can he be a hero?
1-0 1-0 Australia. 7 minutes of additional time has shown.
His 7th international goal, and harsh though it may be, Uzbekistan trail. Australia have the lead from the penalty spot, courtesy Martin Boyle.
Yeah, that experience was there for you to see the way that he took that penalty. Wasn't fazed by the amount of time that he had to wait. Coolly and calmly stepped up, just stroked it into that side netting. Has a glance to see the keeper on the way through. Says, okay, I'm going to stick this the other way. Good penalty, but a soft one, in my opinion.
So Australia on the way to what could be their first ever perfect group stage in the Asian Cup since they made their debut in 2007. Sreko Kapanek, quite understandably, looks aggrieved. He was an old school centre-back in his day, and, well, the laws are laws, but
They are, they're the rules and they're there for a reason, and that's why we do have VAR here as well, is to enhance those rules and make sure that the decisions are right, and in the opinion of the officials, they've given the right decision.
.7 minutes of time to add on.
Shukarov's just gone in the book as well. I think having a little bit of a go at the referee there, Des, over that decision. That's a definite dissent booking.
Now this becomes interesting. Should Syria score a couple of goals, should Uzbekistan go a couple more down, yellow cards could come into play in the comeback, in the race for P3. 3 yellow cards now for Uzbekistan. In the midst of all that, Kazini deserves immense credit for his original run. What a turn! Ryan McGree.
一個烏茲別克，澳洲一個。
That one absolutely spot on. It is a piece of brilliance, and that's what's been missing from this Australian team. Things like that. McGree with a wonderful piece of skill here. Totally sells the defender.
敍利亞7個。
They just couldn't get the ball across, but they do get the deflection, so they get themselves a corner.
Boyle, the goal scorer, to take it. Again, Suter, the obvious target, 6 yards out. It's over Suter and over the bar. But there, a deflection, Jackson Irvine.
2個。
Sniffing around for his 3rd goal of the tournament.
He's been lively today as well, hasn't he? He's been working incredibly hard. Just tracking in and attacking at that back post area.
Boyle again. Suter and Yengi pressuring the goalkeeper. Suter beaten to it by Yusupov. Boss. Habrobakov, Erkinov. Free kick goes the way of Uzbekistan. Trying to break. Uranov. Locked off by Bayic, who's done really well.
It'll be interesting now, though, to see if Uzbekistan will come out a little bit more in that second half to go after that equaliser.
At the moment, they don't need to, but just becomes scary if Syria, who are capable of scoring goals.
You look at China in Group A yesterday, we had 3 teams at some stage in that game were in second place. Unbelievable, it really is, and you can't take the risk, so you have to come out, and they're going to have to open up a little bit more.
Just gone out of play from Riley McGree. Lovely turn by him just a few seconds ago. Bayic, another of those driving
澳洲喎，
Bayic inside to Yengi. McGree. Boss thinks of the shot. Jody Boss.
Whoa.
Just the 8-yard drive.
Okay. Plus. You'll see from this angle as well to conjure up, create that opportunity for himself. But I can guarantee you that's nowhere near the goal.
Good camera work. Ball in the centre of the camera, right the way through.
It's 15 yards away from the goalpost.
Final minute of time added on. Australia 1, Uzbekistan 0. A penalty scored by Marty Boyle in first half injury time.
"上半場完場，
Dustinov.
敍利亞
Sherbatov. All the way back to Yusupov. It's away from Irvin. Nicely played by Robakov. McGree loses out. Uranov drives forward. Uranov. Elkinov. No free kick. Australia come away with the ball. Uzbekistan officials are not happy with that non-decision, but Ryder McGree carries on. Little give and go. McGree is then taken out. Yengi. Bayic. And Boss. Yengi. That's a good header just over the top.
澳洲上半場都完場。
Second half, Desmond.
我而家可以研究下點樣買下半場。嗱，因為咧現在烏茲別克落後緊，佢話輸緊。咁烏茲別克咧都係得翻呢個暫時4分。如果敍利亞敍利亞咧，如果想出線嘅話，次名咧，咁可以嘗試炒印度嚇，咁炒印度。不過佢就算點咧，佢都係要攻㗎敍利亞，因為佢就算唔炒印度咧，佢贏咧都有呢個可能最佳次名，原來仲踢緊喎，澳洲就完，仲未完上半場，所以敍利亞就攻一定攻㗎敍利亞。所以下半場咧應該係留意敍利亞、印度有咩大賣啦，因為兩隊都想贏。咁烏茲別克就其實又唔需要過於擔心，因為咧其實烏茲別克咧佢輸多粒咧仲危險，佢輸多粒仲危險啊，所以佢未必會太進取。佢輸多粒仲危險，所以佢未必太進取會追和，因為佢而家要冇咗個次名咧，佢要係等我睇一睇先啊，而家暫時佢點樣先會冇咗個次名咧，就要敍利亞贏多幾粒。而家睇睇啊，敍利亞要贏幾粒喎？基本上係冇可能嘅事情。敍利亞要贏3粒，或者如果烏茲別克輸多球咧，咁敍利亞贏2粒，咁就有價講。咁所以咧喺烏茲別克嘅立場咧，烏茲別克咧就唔會特別去進攻嘅嚇， 咁澳洲同烏茲別克可能係細細地喎呢場。原則上烏茲別克同澳洲唔會特別，烏茲別克唔會特別想追和，而敍利亞對印度呢兩隊就會鬥攻，正常嚟講就係咁啦，呢個分析。咁啊可以考慮下澳洲烏茲別克嘅細啊，同埋印度嘅敍利亞嘅大嘅，無論角球定入球都好，呢個就係暫時嘅方向啦。唔知大家點睇呢？嚟到嘅朋友希望俾個 like 啊！ Don't worry, fans for Uzbekistan. I think there's still a good chance to be a second place in this group because the goal difference is still significantly better than Syria if Syria wins, which is also a big if, whether Syria can win India. I think the main objective for Uzbekistan is not to lose one more goal, because if they lose one more goal, then the second place would be in a bit more danger. That's what I think. Now we will play some music for 5 minutes and then we will come back for the live stream. Thank you very much for support and please press like for this live stream. We will come back soon. Hello, welcome back to the live stream of the Asian Cup, Australia versus Uzbekistan. Thank you for joining us. For those who have not clicked like to this live stream, please click like. For this match, I don't think Uzbekistan needs to win to secure the second place. I think now, given the fact that Uzbekistan is now lagging behind by 1-0, their priority is to not losing more goals. Because even if Syria wins India by 1 goal, Uzbekistan is still have a clear advantage in goal difference. So Uzbekistan main objective is not to concede more goals. That's what my opinion is if Uzbekistan want to secure second place. The match of Syria and India has already started the second half. 嚟到朋友記住俾個 like， 舉手之勞，多多幫忙，感謝你。
A very warm welcome back to the Al Janoub Stadium in the Al Waqar region of Qatar. We're about 25 kilometers south of the landmark Corniche. It's a match, third match of the groups. Australia leading Uzbekistan by 1-0. Uzbekistan out quickly and making a change. Jalidin Mashadipov from the Greek club Panathinaikos coming on for his 58th international appearance. Australia still to make their way out onto the pitch. The only goal of the game, a contentious VAR affected penalty.
大家準備定馬會戶口登入啊，隨時隨地攻擊馬會啊！
Change. Oston Uranov who had a very good first 20 minutes.
印度5號中堅而家暫時要被換出啦，呢個中堅都好勁喎，被換出我驚有啲擔心啊印度。印度賽前嘅讓球盤受讓1球1球球半，暫時都頂得住，希望 OK。但係印度其中一位比較表現出色嘅中堅而家傷出，呢樣嘢需要注意一下。
Australia make their way out. Australia looking to secure 3 wins out of 3 in the group stage of the AFC Asian Cup for the first time in their history.
大家準備定馬會戶口登入，隨時隨地攻擊馬會。
Blue shirts of Uzbekistan going left to right, get us underway. Second half, this final match of the group. The one change from there, Mashadipov is on for Uranov. Australia, the same 11 who guided Australia into a first half lead. Contentious though it was, the penalty. Paul Macefield in the commentary box alongside Mides Corkill. And Paul, the half-time talk is still all about the penalty. Technically correct because it has brushed the arm, but very, very tough to take. Just break off for a moment. Because Boyle is chasing down.
Wow, so Zanti. It's almost second goal from Australia.
Boss Page, second chance to play it in. Physicality there, and there's a clash of heads. Riley McGree and Hamrobakov. Here's the chance that was created though. Really good play by Jody Boss.
Couldn't put his foot in now, could he? Didn't want to concede the penalty. Was driving all the way through there and just trying to conjure something up and make something happen. And there's this challenge. You know exactly what he was doing there. Hamrobakov was never going to win the ball. Did catch the man instead, so it's a free kick in what could be a relatively dangerous area.
As we wait for the ball to get back, final thoughts on the penalty until we bring it up next.
Yeah, it was, in my opinion, it was a soft one, but like you said, letter of the law. We have VAR for a reason. It's there to be used, and the decision was made.
Free kick now. Boyle over the ball, Boss to his left. The green might just reach this one over to Harry Suter, who always comes into the conversation when there's free kicks around this area. Boyle lifts it in, it's over Suter, and Shermatov, good clearance. Erkinov onto Masharipov, under real pressure. Greece done well. So, to be fair, did Masharipov.
This is where Uzbekistan have to keep their concentration, have to keep their focus. I'm sure there was some words said at half-time and a lot of frustration in that dressing room. Graham Arnold's far too experienced to allow that to affect his team, which is why his team talk would have just been, keep it simple, keep your cool, keep calm, let them get
哇！敘利亞禁區射門，冇事，嚇死！
Australia's lineup, they've got Ryan in goal. Suter plays that in, looks for Beach. Matt Ryan in goal, back four. Nathaniel Atkinson, Harry Suter, Kai Rolls, and Aziz Beach. Jackson Irving, Keanu Bacchus, and Riley McGree, the midfield three. McGree getting forward a lot. Martin Boyle, the scorer. Jody Boss and Kuzini Yengi, the front three. Uzbekistan, Yusupov in goal, Abdullayev.
可能呢場要最後一刻先去攻擊馬會，我要睇埋下半場上半段，仲未有咩特別嘅情況睇到。唔使心急啊，我哋揾準機會先攻擊馬會。
Not happy again. And they're saying that there was a little shove in the back, not given. He really isn't happy today, is he?
That was a big smile just there. You were looking at that away from him. And the big smile.
He's still not happy.
I'll disagree.
Just because you're smiling.
Does well.
胡志別克，會。
But not quickly enough. There's a free kick right on the edge of the penalty area in a yellow card.
It's a free kick for Uzbekistan just outside the penalty box.
Left the foot in.
Somebody left the foot in. It was a big foot as well.
Harry Suter.
Suter. Boom. There you go. Right over the top of the ball. Did catch him.
Wow.
That's the ball first. Fazalev to just nip it past Suter, and Suter just overstretching, just couldn't get there, got the man instead. Dangerous position here. Provided like someone like, remember, Servajeparov. I know you like him on this free kick here if you're an Uzbekistan fan. What a player he was for the national team.
Roll back those years, imagine.
Did it only go one place? Did it go to the top corner? 100%. That's how good he was.
However, there is no Jeparov, but there is Masharipov. Got 11 international goals to his name.
Kindred spirits.
Masharipov is 10.
印度第8個，哇 Uzbekistan have a fantastic free kick, it's almost in.
That is not a million miles away, let me tell you. The technique, just couldn't bring it back a little bit more than it needed, but there it goes, just a couple of inches wide of that post. Not sure Ryan would have got that had it just been inside the post.
Ferocious power from Masharipov. As Ryan lays it out, Atkinson. Australia 6.5 games now without conceding a goal. 1-0 defeat against England, the last goal they did concede. And he's not shy to take on big opponents, is Graham Arnold. Argentina, amongst the teams who have been played since the last World Cup, and England. Test yourself against some of the best in the world.
That's how you gauge yourself, that's where you know where you are in the pecking order, but it also gives you invaluable experience.
It is a much changed lineup from the one that played in the World Cup just 15 months ago. Shmurodov with the header. Fazuliev just dispossessed by Bajic. Irvin, little give and go from Irvin, just tried to slide it in. Ross, always wants to go on his left side, Jody Ross. Sherbatov. Sharipov given a lot of license to roam. Saifayev.
Australia happy to allow Uzbekistan to have the ball in front of them. That's what they've got to be wary
烏茲別克左路倒三角禁區
Sharipov.
罰球龍門球唔知啦。
Is that a goal kick or a free kick against Sharipov? Bacchus has done well to track back.
He has, but they've just got in behind them there, didn't they? Uzbekistan then came back out as well. I think it's a free kick that has been awarded.
Simultaneous group matches going on match day 3. Just to make sure there's no chance of anyone doing anything untoward. It's still Syria 0, India 0. As it stands, Australia 9 points, top of the group. Uzbekistan 4. Yengi's done well. Boss couldn't take it in his stride. Sharipov helps it out to Saifayev. Lovely give and go. Sharipov faced by 2 in green and gold. Atkinson did well. Suter was the big covering player. Australia have now got everybody back.
大家馬會戶口準備登入啦，隨時隨地攻擊馬會啊！馬會戶口準備登入，隨時隨地攻擊馬會。機會差唔多出現啦。
Uzbekistan because Australia are getting bodies behind the ball. There's 2 or 3 blue shirts, as you can see, just on your screen now on the left-hand side, that could be deployed to move a little bit further forwards to cause an issue or problem.
Erkinov the target. Erkinov's done really well.
大家開定敍利亞嗰個版面，我哋喺敍利亞嗰場出擊。
Erkinov wins it back from Bajic. Great covering there from Irvin.
澳洲有冇機會入2球？有，
Suter.
有機會入到第2球。
6'7" frame in the way.
Wanted it earlier. Great running behind that was.
It's a good spell for Uzbekistan. White Wolves chasing an equaliser.
林建明，今日你嗰3場賽事買咗3穿4定係咩？3穿4讓球定係你又轉一轉讓球主客和嗰啲啊？林建明先生。
Abdullayev wins his football in Corsican, just in the United Arab Emirates. Yusupov.
林建明先生可能煮緊飯，林建明先生。嚟到朋友希望俾個 like 啊，舉手之勞多多幫忙，大家登入定馬會，去定敍利亞嗰場，隨時隨地攻擊馬會。
Yengi doing some hard yards. Those little 5-meter spins they are soul destroying. Shatu, he's worked hard, Yengi. Had the ball in the back of the net early on in the game, but Martin Boyle had been offside. Sharipov slides it through to Kabrokov. Sharipov again. No room through back.
敍利亞嗰場11.5角大1.63跳上一下買一注。敍利亞嗰場11.5角大1.63跳上一下買一注。 敍利亞11.5個大1.63，跳上一下買一注，仲係1.63馬會操盤手撳得好實。敍利亞嗰場1.63跳上一下買一注，敍利亞嗰場11.5個大1.63跳上一下買一注，嚟到操盤手都俾個 like 同埋都可以留一留言揮揮手。11.5個大1.63跳上一下買一注，仲係1.63操盤手撳得好實，1.69撳一注。敍利亞11.5個大1.69一注。敍利亞11.5個大1.69一注，成交。敍利亞11.5個大1.69倍一注，寫低佢先。
Very well drilled, well organised outfit. You have a look at the way that they control the ball, the way they pass the ball, the touch, the running off the ball, the work they do for each other. This is a very good Uzbek side, so it's telling me as well that the Australian side is very good as well.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like， 暫時手持敍利亞11.5個大1.69倍一注。嚟到朋友記住俾個 like。講撳廣告掣翻到嘅朋友，記住 live 直播中紅圓點，感謝你哋。讓球3穿4。哦，太彩快走咗先。好，走少少先都 OK 嘅。你嗰個係讓半一定係咩？受讓半一定係平半喺好知道。平半明白。
Just having to react there and bringing him down. They are keeping the ball much better this second 45 minutes.
哇！敍利亞頂空門頂唔入。烏茲別克1比1，越位，越位。Offside for the goal from Uzbekistan. What a pity.
It's a good call by the assistant referee.
Oh, let's see if they're going to run the line with him or the other players as well. That's what they'll be checking for here. He is very, very close. And I mean, it's a very close margin. There are players in and around that were a little bit more advanced. And that is why this is going to be checked. And checked thoroughly by the looks of things here.
VAR checking the goal.
Was he offside? That's the question.
It is who's the back man for Australia. To the naked eye, it looked the correct call. But the naked eye didn't look like a penalty, did it? Right, the check is over.
Is offside. Still 1-0 Australia.
Was just offside.
He will chase.
He's worked hard today, hasn't he, Yengi? I'd like to see him with a little bit more in and around him as well. 1 or 2 players that he can link up with. That would look good.
Yengi. Very, very close. Couple of changes being planned. This is Jogobayev from Paktakor. Another pacey little winger. Suter takes away from Fazuliev. Shermatov wants it up first. Fazuliev. Great tackle. Had to get there, Atkinson.
Yeah, it was a good tackle.
11點應該再繼續。順便睇埋香港隊對巴勒斯坦啦。嗰場冇得賭㗎啦，香港馬會。
I think we're going to get the answer to your poser of whether or not Uzbekistan are going to go through with who is replaced by Sergeyev. Here's the offside once again, Paul. Oh, it's a shoulder. It's a shoulder.
I told you that one was close. I told you that was close. But again, it's there for a reason. It's been used. It's been used to effect as well.
That's been shown in the big screen in the arena as well, how close it was. So Faizuliev's and Erkinev off. Good performances from both Turgomboyev. He comes on. And a more muscular challenge from Igor Sergeyev, the PG Pattern United centre forward.
He thought he got away with that one. Uzbekistan get on with things very, very quickly.
So it's the front three for Uzbekistan that have changed. Slightly more physical. It's Australia who have the lead, well played by Atkinson. Shermatov looks for Sergeyev. There is still a place in modern football for old-fashioned centre forwards, isn't there, Paul?
Always. Yeah, always. Got to get the ball into them. They're obviously going to be a lot more mobile than they were back in the day as well. Nothing wrong with getting the ball forwards. It's what you do when it gets there.
Joey Boss. Decent ball. Well mopped up on the far post. Expertly mopped up by Sabiev. Nice involvement for Turgomboyev. Easy for Harry Suter. He's been neat and tidy. Kanu Bacchus.
Yeah, just sat in there and done a job, hasn't he?
Nobody's really talking Australia up, are they? That could make them dangerous because they're difficult to break down. There's potentially going a long way in this tournament. Irvin, Boss. Page stands it up to Yengi. Somehow saved on the goal line. That's remarkable by Ashmuradov.
There's a push. That's right. There you can clearly see Yengi. Big shove at the far post. Referee blew the whistle straight away.
Excellent defended by Ashmuradov anyway. Andrei Rakhmatov. As we approach the midway point of this second half, Uzbek fans trying to encourage their team to nick the equaliser. It remains Syria 0, India 0 in the other match in the group.
Could still have a bearing. That's why they've got to get themselves a goal if they can here, Uzbekistan.
Neat and tidy. Bacchus. Page. Suter. Great movement by Page going forward.
That was what they needed in the first half to get through and break that defence. Page getting in there, Atkinson pushing on as well. They're doing it more this second half, to be fair.
Costa Suter. Irvin. Shermatov. Saifeyev. Sharipov. Who's looked livelier today than in any of the previous matches in which Uzbekistan have played. Sure, Australia will be quite pleased to see Masharipov picking the ball that deep.
But they're keeping their shape and they're doing their job as well.
Not a great ball by Abduliev.
9個 corner 9 D 條走9個
Australia beating India 2-0 on match day 1.
Jackie 冠軍 Stephen Out 全跳
Southern Syrian side beaten 1-0 on match day 2.
Amy Wong 3重彩配嘅 林建明4重彩配嘅
Boyle. Shukurov slides in. McGree. Still Riley McGree. Wasn't thinking that right McGree's left a foot in there. It's a yellow card. And with all of these things, you wonder what the replay will look like, Paul.
Yeah, you do. Just grabbed him then. Oh, straight round the back of him as well.
It's a really strange attack. Okay, he's trying to get it with the bottom right foot, and the left foot comes around the back. Yellow card for Riley McGree.
They're going to make a change as well now, Australia.
Well, the thinking was Riley McGree would maybe have 60 minutes. He's been on, what are we, close to 70.
Looks like Metcalf getting ready to come on as well.
Sharipov again. Ryan. Shooter. As it stands, the score would suit both teams. Sharipov. He's not by Atkinson. Shooter's header. Well, that's off the hand. Chudonbayev beaten to the punch. Like he's trying to run some edge when he's got forward, just a little bit behind Kuzini Yengi. Martin Boyle, the goal scorer, is the man to be replaced by Metcalf. Conor Metcalf, the Tarpaulin midfielder, coming on for his 17th international cap.
Yeah, just to freshen it up, put some fresh legs out there.
10個 corner 10
But to be fair, they managed to get themselves that foothold in the game.
第19 10個
15 minutes, passed the ball around, they looked very, very good, but Australia have done well to hold on to things get themselves right back into this and could sneak another one.
Stephen 啊，冠軍卡要 section kill Jackie 3同彩背嘅。哎呀，哇嚇死！冧 Team N 4重彩背嘅。
Safe was very aware that Atkinson was closing in on him there. Didn't want to put his head onto that. The ball from Uzbekistan goes straight out of play. It's the 5th match in which Australia and Uzbekistan have played. Uzbekistan have yet to score in those 5. The most recent game was a penalty shootout 0-0 draw that Australia won in 2019. Played by Turgenbayev. Shukurov. Sharipov. Just dilly-dallied a little bit too long. Yengi held it up well. Jackson and Yengi.
Good play from Yengi there.
咦，入咗波啊！敍利亞無啦啦入咗波喎，頂！敍利亞唔知一個轉身無啦啦入咗波喎，頂佢啊！真係。讓球盤而家滴緊汗啊！
Socceroos happy to hold on to the ball as Kai rolls.
無啦啦一個慢鏡翻到嚟入咗波啊！頂佢真係。
I can tell you there is a goal in the other match. Shmurodov comes over to sweeper and it has gone to Syria. Syria 1, India 0. That puts them on 4 points, the same as Uzbekistan. The goal difference was in the head-to-head. They were a goalless draw. The goal difference is still in favour of Uzbekistan. Should Uzbekistan concede a second and Syria score a second, then it gets nervy for Uzbekistan.
Certainly does. Really, really, really does. Very, very interesting indeed. Uzbekistan. Don't look out of this game. It's not like it's chalk and cheese, is it? They turned around, they've been not bad at all. Australia just nicking that goal.
Official attendance just over 15,000 here. It's about a third full, a wonderful, wonderful venue. These pictures are just glorious. Get on with it, he's saying. Get on with it. That is Page. Back is marched over by Shukurov. Jackson Irving. Good strong play by Boss. Who again has been effective down this left-hand side, certainly defensively. Atkinson. Rather forced out of the full-back position. Getting Jones seems to be the favoured right back for Atkinson. There are many permutations from Graham Arnold in solving that right back slot. Lions, a long ball. Pushed off by Eshmeridov. The group winners here, they play the team who comes third in either Group A, C or D.
Could be anyone when you turn around and look at it like that. The only thing is that China, with only 2 points, doesn't look as though they'll get in. And 3 points is enough, possibly, this edition. 4 will get you in.
That's what Syria have got at the moment.
Still, of course, a lot of games to play. Groups will be finished by the end of this week. And a little break before the round of 16.
Masharipov. Lovely ball into the back.
Oh, Yapaya Uzbekistan 1-1. It's 1-1 for Uzbekistan.
Been coming, you can't say it hasn't. But I can't believe that the Aussies have been beaten in the air from a ball that's been whipped in from a wide area. Lovely, lovely finish. It really was. Just had to be in the right place at the right time. He got up extremely well and made absolutely no mistake. That should be enough to see them all the way through. Great work again in those wide areas. We said getting in behind and they do. He's just hung that up. He's got to turn around. Behic does not know that he's there. He just comes, raises up over the back of him. Zagomboyev makes absolutely no mistake with a textbook finish. And that's what you want from your wingers when they're playing. To come in and close that back door. It's a good goal. And it's the first goal conceded from Australia in a long, long time.
Third international goal for Uzbek Zagomboyev. Made by Masharipov. They go around the back a couple of times in the first half ball, and you were saying that the pullback needed to be lifted to the far post. Clearly they listened to you at half time.
When you get to the byline, you can't put it into that near post area. You've got to hang it up at the far post.
Behic beaten by the jump. And Uzbekistan, well played, got themselves all square. Now, do they go and try and win it to win the group? Suter clears. Saifeyev. Australia's proud record of 6 clean sheets in a row is broken by a far post header made by Masharipov. He's on the ball once again. Saifeyev.
They look more likely though, don't they?
There was a sense Australia were almost settling for the 1-0. Masharipov once again. Teases Bacchus. Thanks for Greetich come and challenge. Igor Sergeyev, heavy first touch. Boss. Has Sergeyev in pursuit. Sergeyev hurt himself. Keep an eye on Igor Sergeyev. Yeah, Igor Sergeyev landed very awkwardly as he chased Yori Boss there. Immediately he's gone down. There's no histrionics here, and I'm worried about this.
Well, that's a muscle that's gone. That's either his hamstring or his calf. It's not his knee. He went down to clutch his calf, so he may have just pulled or torn a calf or hamstring muscle there. That looks like a muscular injury. Down to be able to carry on.
They're already short of resources for main strikers. And Sergeyev, I think, was just trying to make an impact. He had a loose touch and was chasing back to try and make amends. Hits the goal once again. Sharipov does brilliantly.
Brilliant. Love it. Absolutely love it. That is a quality finish, let me tell you, because that's what you want from your wingers. They've got to close that back door. Kagumboev just went and attacked it. And because he's got that running onto the ball, he can get a higher leap above.
龍門球添啱啱。
No, he was there. He was closed off, which meant he was caught ball watching and didn't realise that Kagumboev was going to come in round over the top of him. That's exactly what he did.
Changes meanwhile for Australia. Aidan O'Neill, the Standard Liège midfielder, comes on for his 11th cap. Bruno Fornaroli was also on for his 5th. The victory strikers in really good form domestically. Sympathies for Igor Sergeyev. And an immediate replacement for the substitute. Jamshid Iskandarov, a very different kind of player. The Napahor attacking midfielder will come on for his 33rd international appearance, but Igor Sergeyev is carried off by the medical team. And immediately, Paul, that looked like a bad one for Sergeyev.
Yeah, it's a muscular injury, so he's at the tournament. I'll be amazed if he does come back and play any more game time. Either be a tear or a strain or a pull, but the way that he pulled up, I mean, we've all torn our hamstrings and torn our calves, and they can be very, very painful. You can't play on.
So Iskandarov on for Sergeyev for his first involvement. And Atkinson, O'Neill. He's a neat and tidy midfielder. Bajic over the top. It's Fornaroli to chase that one. The other match in the group remains Syria 1, India 0. Approaching the final few minutes there, we're approaching the 85th minute here. Omar Khibin at the goal for Syria. National icon Omar Khibin. Yangi.
今晚玩埋11點嗰場咁就完啦，會停一停先，因為11點再開翻，10點55分再開翻。
Everybody just needs to calm down a little bit here. I think that's what's happening. Everybody's just shouting at each other. Uzbekistan have gone back to those banks, and Australia looking to work the lines in between the lines again. Was pretty much a pattern of the first half.
敍利亞嗰場補時我諗都有5分鐘嘅，但係而家仲爭2個啊！
Both teams definitely through as first and second in the group if it's 1-1. Uzbekistan, well, they'd love to top a group for the very first time. Bajic, too much on that.
印度前場罰球。
How do you think the respective pressers will regard this performance, certainly from Australia first and foremost, Paul?
Australia, I think they'll be saying that they've been in control of the match, which they have, to be fair. It's been a pretty even time. I mean, let's be honest, these are two heavyweights of Asian football coming together. They are two of the bigger nations. It's never going to be easy playing against Uzbekistan. But I think that they'll be just worried about where the goals are going to come from. I think probably both sets of press and both sets of media will be like that. But I do think that we've got two very strong, solid units that could go deep into this competition.
Is Yengi done enough to be the permanent replacement for Mitch Duke? Has break off just for a moment. Fornaroli does really well. Boss pulls it back.
Whoa!
Yengi into the box. And over the top. Conor Metcalf. Lovely little work from Fornaroli. It's not a long-term answer for Graham Arnold, but he could well have a significant role to play in this Asian Cup.
Everyone does.
保持7分鐘，敍利亞對印度，睇下有冇兩國嘅出現啦，或更多。
Green and gold, looking to pinch the win for Australia.
Is there going to be late drama here? That's the big question, because it would be very, very dramatic.
Oh, 大鑊咯！哇！
Well met by Masharipov on the near post, is Skandarov.
爭啲入多球啊，敍利亞！黐線，佢呢球竟然入唔到咧，都算執翻身彩嘅。爭啲入多球啊，敍利亞！
But the delivery into that near post, if you really whip it in, low and flat, it can be very difficult to defend, but teams generally have defended pretty well.
Oh dear. It's a little bit of an injury for Atkinson as well. Had a bit of calf or a bit of cramp. Yeah, that's just the touch of cramp.
Masharipov doing the sporting thing.
Corners for Uzbekistan so far today. So obviously, again, the Australian defence has been solid to an extent, only breached that once.
Beige. Abdullayev does well. He finds Boss. Boss marches his way through. Okay, Rakhmatov has shown real composure for one so young, the wing back, just 20 years of age. Metcalf tries to play it in. That's clever from Fornaroli. The flag is up for offside earlier on in the move.
Yeah. They do like to try and delay it a little bit now to see if play goes on and just to get the reassurances whilst the third team, as we call them, all the officials communicate with each other.
7 minutes to add on.
This is a first in this tournament. The same number of minutes added on at the beginning, at the end of the first half, and the same number of minutes added on at the end of the second half.
104-minute games now. Masharipov, Iskandarov, Masharipov, cuts inside. Togumbayev, the goal scorer, he's taking the main striker role now with Sergeyev off the pitch.
唉，印度球員解圍失誤，咁樣輸又真係慘嚟嘅。
Ooh. Scary moment there for Yusupov. Hoists it long, and that's easy for Suter.
Yeah, I think both sides will be happy with this now. Guaranteed to go through anyway, quite literally with the number of points that are already amassed. You know that they're both going to be fighting and in contention.
係啊，澳洲補7分鐘。
It was just who was going to finish where. Would have offered them both a draw before the game. I think they probably both would take it as well.
Page. And they can just sit back, worry about who they're going to get in the round of 16. Then the competition starts for real.
Game on. Coming soon.
2 more matches tonight, local time 6 p.m. The channels around the region hope you're enjoying our coverage of the 2023 AFC Asian Cup. That's the proper name for it, even though we are into the new year. Qatar has put on a
11個 Corner 11 11腳11個 Stephen 亞冠軍，咦？12個搞掂，角球旗戰術成功。We love Syria for the corner tactics。12個收錢。夏蘭特式角球旗戰術搞掂。哇，隨時13添喎，12啫。夏蘭特式角球旗戰術整咗2個出嚟，我收錢。而家最係緊要咧就係印度唔好失多球，咁啊中埋個讓球盤。今晚成績贏緊0.69注。有買到11.5個大嘅朋友打個11字出嚟，有買到11.5個大打個11字出嚟。而家最緊要就係印度唔好輸多粒，咁樣個讓球盤中半格都好。而家將 S 買咗11。澤西哥有冇買？澤西哥剪頭髮當中有冇買？周先生梗係買，周先生可以打上啦開始，不過要強勁啲，如果 number 要大啲咧，咁我哋個力度會強啲嘅周先生。澤西哥當姐有冇搞錯？11,500蚊 CC 恭喜，唔好咁講 ，Mr. Charlie。頭先你一打上小銀碼就輸咗啊，你打上大銀碼就贏。喂，印度最後一擊啊！哇！印度最後一擊。今屆亞洲杯佢未入過任何一球，咁睇嚟都冇啦，完場嘅啦應該。上次打上得少啊，所以輸，要打上多啲啊，仲贏嘅，下次啊，記住。必須得下次打上要大啲嘅 number， 咁啊搞掂。大家臨走之前都俾個 like 呢段片啦，多謝支持。依家10.55分，再同大家睇伊朗對阿聯酋同埋香港隊對巴勒斯坦10.55分，再同大家見面啦一陣間。不過而家確認埋呢場嘅賽事完結先。
Australia's winning run likely to come to an end. Australia's clean sheet run has come to an end. Nonetheless, progression through to the round of 16 and the knockout stage is what the most important thing was for the Socceroos.
嚟到朋友記住俾個 like 支持下，一陣10.55分再同大家強勁攻擊馬會。好，敍利亞完場，讓球盤中半格，各大中咗1注。暫時今日領先0.69注，因10.55分再翻嚟，不過睇埋澳洲完場先啦，仲有1分鐘，一陣仲有1分鐘之後先收錢。
Tilio again. Mazy little dribble. And Rebekov. Good upper body strength.
Yeah, it was pretty solid. Lovely footwork though, wasn't it? Just jinx in between the two of them there, and then the shoulder to shoulder more than anything.
Final score from the other match. Syria have indeed beaten India by a goal to 0. So unless Uzbekistan concede 4 goals in the next 2 seconds, Uzbekistan are through, Paul.
Uzbekistan are through, we know that. And I tell you what, on 4 points, because of the ways that the groups are, you would hazard a guess that Syria are going to go through as well. But that will be confirmed at a later date. But they put themselves in a great position to do so. But a good game today.
好完場 Australia 1, Uzbekistan 1. Australia will finish with this group the first of this group, and Uzbekistan the second of this group. They will go to the knockout stage together. Thank you very much for joining. We will restart the live stream at 10:55 Hong Kong time for another group matches. Iran versus UAE and Hong Kong versus Palestine. See you soon. 10點55分再同大家見面。臨走前，大家希望俾個 like 支持一下。拜拜。